Hey, what's up, y'all? This is JimDre Westbrook, Worth the Wait guy here, and you're now watching episode 32 of Expose Worth the Wait Guy Chronicles. On today, we're going to talk about purpose over preferences. Now, this is a message that I really dig, y'all. This is something that I'm currently experiencing. This is something that I just got put on game to this year. Me at 34, not an old guy, but I am getting older, still learning new things. You know what I mean? They say you can never teach, an old dog new tricks. Well, hey, this one right here, I'm learning. I'm getting better. And that's what this whole thing is about. That's why I'm exposing myself to all of you guys. You know what I mean? This is how you learn about yourself when you're real with yourself. You know what I mean? And I really feel that during this whole journey, that's exactly what I've been doing. But I feel that you guys have been doing the same thing with me. So I get the DMs. I get the messages. I get the likes. I get the comments. Real conversations, you know what I mean, that happen from people that technically I don't know. But as I'm able to break down what's been going on in my life, as you guys have been transparent with me, we now know each other. Now, I'm not going to say like we're best friends, but we've, created those lines of communications. We've opened them. So there's actually, room to walk with, run with, actually get to know someone on a deeper level. And that's why we do what we do. So I just felt the need to say that. I know I didn't need to say that, but we're coming to an end. And I know a lot of folks out there, we've kind of, like I said, we've broken bread together. We chopped it up. We understand each other on some type of level. So this kind of is bittersweet, but trust me, in a minute, you guys are going to understand why it's no need to be sad. It's no need to be sad that this is coming to an end because we're actually going to start something brand new. Cool? All right, y'all. So let me get back to the reason why we are here today, and that's to talk about purpose over preferences. I just wanted to break down a couple of things before we get out of here today and just let you guys know how I used to do it my way. I know you've heard a lot of my stories that cover Worth the Wait Guy Chronicles. You can all catch up at worththewaitguy.com. What I wanted to talk about today is, as a single man, I tried to do it my way. I tried to do it Dre's way. You know what I mean? I tried to do things that I felt that were right, things that I felt that if I did this, people wouldn't judge me or they wouldn't think that I'm crazy or whatever the case may be. But I learned at the end of the day, it was not God's way. Whatever way that I thought it was cool, creative, I could finesse, finagle, get over, whatever it was, it wasn't his way. So a lot of the things that I did as I was dating, a lot of the women that I dated, it didn't work because I always chose my preferences over my purpose, or my preferences over her purpose for my life. You know what I mean? And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Now, I will be the first to tell y'all, there's nothing wrong with having preferences. Like we're human, y'all. So like you like what you like, right? Same with me. I like what I like. Those are my preferences. But I think a lot of times that happens in life, we're so caught up on obtaining those preferences that we really forget like why we are even here, why we're doing exactly what we're doing. You know what I mean? And we lose sight of purpose. So anytime that those preferences supersede purpose, it's problematic. Like there's an issue. There are a lot of red flags, and whatever you're on is probably not going to work because your house is not in order. Like the steps that you need to take to get exactly what you've been asking for from God probably ain't happening, Jack. Like because it's out of order. And that was me. That was me for years. My preferences, like I was so caught up on getting what I felt I deserved, aka my preferences, I never even thought about purpose. Right? Like if a woman had all my preferences, aka that list that a lot of folks have, I don't have one anymore. But when you have that and you're just checking off everything that you want, those preferences, you're playing a dirty game. You're playing a game that I feel at the end of the day is unfair. It's unfair to you. It's unfair to the person that you're projecting all of these preferences on. And it's also unfair to God because you don't trust him enough to deliver the purpose in front of you, right? You're so caught up on these preferences of things that I can see, things that I need, things that I need, things that I really want. But you don't trust God enough to provide everything that you need in your life. That's called purpose. Those are actually needs, spiritual needs, emotional needs, mental needs, right? Physical needs, financial needs, all the needs that he can give you. But you're out here, well, these are the things I want, and trying to do everything yourself, everything that's lining up with those preferences. So I know I keep telling about preferences. I'm going to tell y'all what I really like. You guys already know, but for those who don't know, when it comes to dating, I had this type, and she had to be a certain type. So she had to be, black. That's the way I grew up. I'm no longer like that. I like all women. I like those who like me, right? But she had to be black. She had to be short. She had to be light skinned. She had to have long hair, right? She had to have a big butt. She had to have a nice smile. She had to have a kind heart. She had to be smart, right? She had to, like me, right? She had to believe in God. So she had to be a Christian. Like, these are all these things that she had to be. Oh, yeah, and she had to be a Delta. So if she was AKA, sorry, like, I was that guy. Those were my preferences, right? So I dated to my preferences. But let me tell you, out of all the stuff that I talked about, what did any of them have to do anything with purpose? Outside of her being a Christian, us having the same faith, us sharing that religious foundation. I don't think not one. And see, that's what I talk about where it's problematic. There's an issue. Everything is out of order because you want a lot of things, but they have nothing to do with your purpose. How is this other person, for me, how is this woman going to help me become a better person, share my vision, assist me to get exactly what God wants me to do in life? She's there to help me. But I'm out here talking about the things that I really like, the things that I really want, and none of them have to do anything without purpose. But I want what I want, and I feel that God should give me what I want because it's what I want. But it ain't what I need, baby, right? So that's why I didn't receive it then. But see, here's the thing. That's why I'm on the right path to finally receive it, right? But I had to go through that. So again, years of getting it all the way wrong. My eyes can see what I want, so I want it, right? But it's not the best thing for you. And I think that that's kind of my takeaway. And I would definitely say that I was very basic in my thoughts, in my thinking pattern, in my heart. I was a basic dude because I wanted basic things. And there's some folks y'all say out there, there's nothing wrong with being basic. But see, why box yourself in? By being basic, you're boxing yourself in. And not only yourself, you're boxing that future spouse and God. So it's not just about you. You're boxing every situation, your entire existence. You're boxing in. And you're not going to blossom and grow the way that God really wants you to grow. So my thing is stop being basic. That's the takeaway today. Stop being basic. I had to stop being basic. I was basic than a mug for years. But I had to tell myself that I want better. I want the best. And I feel that God knows that. But he needed me to stop being basic to say, you know what? I'm done with being basic, dog. I want exactly what you want for me. And the only way to get that is if I stop being basic, right? So I have to literally go hands-free. I have to literally trust you in everything that I'm doing. Because you got me. I know you're not going to fail me. I can fail myself, but you're not going to fail me. But I have to really believe that and put that thing into action, right? And that's exactly what I did. So my call to action to you, my challenge to you, stop being basic. We can't be basic in 2019. I know we're almost to the new year. Got a couple more weeks. Stop being basic. Trust me, it's going to work in your favor. It might seem hard at first. It is. It's change. Change is difficult, but change is also necessary at times. And I feel that if you stop being basic and want more for your life, if you put purpose over preferences, you're going to shock yourself. You're going to get exactly what you need, not want. God will supply that need, and you'll live your best life. Cool? All right, y'all, that's all I got. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.